Hey, my loves, it's your girl, Miss Smitty XX here. Okay, come on in the room, my love. Ooh, my lip gloss looking good today. Ooh, that gloss looking good. Got me glowing. Shine, I love it. I don't mind being shy. Okay, let me put these topics down here, okay? Just so we know, let me put these topics down here. The Wade topic. Come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all of my scriptures. And he, come on in the room, my loves. We got to get. I got two topics I want to do today, and I want my loves to come on in the room. Come on in the room. I said we got the topics at the bottom. We're gonna talk about Roe versus Wade, and then we're gonna talk about Dave Chappelle, because I got some things I want to say about this. Okay. So make sure you come on in the room, my love. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on. That is say, come on in the room. Come on in the room. I love it, my love. Come on in the room. Come on in that room. How you doing, my love? I am doing amazing. We're gonna get these topics. We're gonna start off with Roe versus Roe. Wow, Melly, get it together. Roe v. Wade. And then we're gonna talk about Dave Chappelle and the attacker situation and everything. Because I just really want to get some things out of my chest. Well, I'll go ahead and start it. And, hopefully my loves will come on in the room after I finish. Okay, so first I want to start off. I did a video series on this yesterday. But I just really want to come on here because I really just want to get all my thoughts out. Hey, my love, thank you for coming in the room. Okay, so I want to get my thoughts first on Roe v. Wade. As I said in my video series yesterday, my heart is breaking for women. Yes, my heart for women too. As I said yesterday, I am a person of faith. I don't subscribe to religion, but I subscribe to God. That's it, right? Subscribe to God. Anyway, you now know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. But for me, even though I'm a person of faith, I still will say this, and I'll say this to anybody. I do not believe I have the right to tell any woman what to do with her body, whether I agree with it or not. If a woman decides she wants to have a baby or not, that is her decision. I could agree with it or not, but it's not my decision. And the thing about it is, I look at it as the fact that I don't want nobody to tell me what to do with my body. So if I don't want anybody to tell me what to do with my body, how am I going to tell somebody else what to do with their body? And then also, how do I have the right to tell a woman what to do with her body, especially if I don't even know her? Like, oh, hey, how are you? Oh, are you Susie? Oh, let me tell you what to do with your body. Even though I don't know you. Now, I don't know you, but I have the right to tell you what. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't have the right to tell you what to do with your body. And for me, it just the last couple of days, the last day or so, my heart has just been breaking for every woman. For every woman in this country, my heart is just breaking. And also, we have to realize a couple things. One, women are the only ones who get pregnant. Trans men can get pregnant. So we have to understand that too. And so I'm so heartbroken for the women out there. I'm just so heartbroken. As a man, it's not my place at all. I'm tired of laws for women's bodies. There is no law. Thank you. Thank you. Baby love, I love my love. You hit it dead on the head right there. That was part 3 of my video series I did yesterday, where I asked men, I said, men, do you feel like women should have the right over what you do with your body? And the thing about it, you shouldn't have the right. And the thing about it is, it's like all these situations with women, again, I said this in my series yesterday. This is just a plan to the ultimate plan is gay marriage. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's look at the steps. Let's look at the steps right now. First, they started with all these anti-trans bills. They started all these anti-trans bills. They started with trying to ban the youth from getting gender affirming care. And all these anti-trans bills just popped up like crazy, just up against the trans community, up against trans youth. Then after that, then they went to women's rights. Now they're trying to police women's bodies. They're trying to, stop women from having the choice of their my body, my choice. Next thing they're going after, they're going to go after gay marriage. This is the reason why I say that women's rights and women's issues is an LGBTQ issue, because they went for the kid. Whenever somebody tries to get a bigger issue, like a big target or something that's big, they're going to go after something smaller first. So they started with the trans kids. Then they went up to the women. Next thing they're going to go after marriage equality. And I don't know about y'all, but the gays and the ancestors and trans have fought too long to get marriage equality for it to go down there. That's why we need to stand with women on women issues. We need to stand with trans people, and we need to fight together, because together we are so much stronger together than we ever are divided and apart. Okay, we are so much better than we are together and divided apart. And so we have to make sure that we are standing with women. And again, I say this: I don't care who unfollow me. I don't care. I will stand with women on my body, my choice. Matter of fact, let's just say it. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body. Women, you should have the right. It is your body. You should have the right to your choice. Whether I agree with it or not, you should have the right. It is your body. I don't have the right to tell you what to do with your body. I do not have the right to tell you what to do with your body. Okay? So my heart, again, is breaking. It's breaking for women all over. It's just breaking for my women all over. No one should have to dictate anyone's choice. Everyone deserves, any person who uses a religious argument to defend their anti-choice stance is utter nonsense. Yes, I agree with all of that. I agree with all of that. All of that. Nobody has a right. And the thing about it is, right now, if we look at it, it's so much of a connection between, them trying to take away a woman's right to her body and choice, and them trying to stop, trans kids from gender affirming care. Because to me, it's like, you don't know how many kids, lives are saved because of gender affirming care. I mean, trans kids, there are so many lives that are saved because of gender affirming care. So I need people to stand with my trans kids. I need people to stand with my women on the issues. I need my LGBTQ community to stand, because these women issues, these trans issues are just they're trying to get your mind off things, but eventually they're going to try to overturn gay marriage. That's the point of it. That's the whole point of everything they're trying to do. The whole shebang, the whole big caboodle, everything. That's what they're trying to do. And we need to make sure that we stop that and make sure it doesn't happen. Protecting choice protects religious freedom. No law in this country should be allowed to tell a person what they can and cannot do. Worship, be married. Exactly. Where do I have the right to tell you who you can marry? Would I have to tell you the right to tell you what to do with your body? What I have to tell you, how do I have the right to tell you how to live your life? How do I have the right to tell you that you're not that you cannot get gender. I can't hardly say the words. I'm just gender affirming care as a trans woman or a trans man or as a non-binary person. It needs to stop. We need to let people be who they are, simply. And that's one of the reasons why we have to stand with women on Roe v. Wade. We have to. They are definitely coming for LGBTQ rights. You can read it in the league. Yes, they are. That's all they're doing. All they try to do, they always try to take a topic they try to take something smaller and try to take that away. And once they take that away, then they try to take something bigger away. That's all they're trying to do. That's all they're trying to do. That's the reason why we have to stand as LGBT plus people. We have to stand with women on these issues. Because again, I'll say it again. They started with trans kids. Then they went to women's rights. They are coming after marriage and gay equality next. They're coming after marriage equality and gay marriage next. We have to stand with them. And again, my heart breaks and my heart hurts for every woman in this country not having the right over their choice of their body. People want to fight over whether you got to wear a mask. Like, oh, we shouldn't have to wear a mask. But then you want to take away the right to a woman's body? You want to take a right to a woman's choice? Dismiss me with that. Dismiss me with that. I'm genuinely so scared for the LGBT. You know what? Honestly, I was in that same mindset. But you know what I think it is? I think it's the opposite. I think the reason why they're doing this, I think they're scared. They know that one thing I will say about this generation that I love, Gen Z, they're about holding people accountable and they're about standing up for rights. And I believe that what we need to do is we need to keep applying that pressure. They're having all these bills and all these things be overturned because they are scared. They are scared. It is not the 50s. It's not the 60s anymore. They are scared. They're scared the fact that gay and queer and trans and women are standing up and saying enough is enough. And they're scared. They're so scared. That's the reason. They're so scared. We already see them bringing back the LGBT. Yeah, they do that. That they do. But we are not going to allow them to do that. So we're going to stand with them. We're going to stand with women. And we're going to make sure that we are we'll make sure we're standing protecting the trans kids. We're going to stand and fight for women's rights. And we're going to make sure that we do not allow them to overturn gay marriage. Okay? All right. I would love to talk all day on this topic, but I got one more topic I want to talk about. And before I get up out of here, I want to talk about the Dave Chappelle situation. Okay. So as you know, Dave Chappelle was attacked by this guy and on stage and whatnot. Something I think that when I saw the guy's arm, I was like, oh my God. I don't care whether you agree with somebody being attacked or not. When I saw his arm, I was like, oh my God. This right here gave me so much emotions, and I'm gonna tell you why. First off, I'll say this. I don't agree with violence. I don't agree with violence at all. However, I do agree with self-defense. And for me, it's funny to me, and I said this to somebody earlier. It's funny to me that when someone is gay or when someone is queer, people want to say, "Oh, you're not strong enough to resist the gay spirit or being trans. You're not strong enough to be you. You know, you have to be stronger," and things of that nature. But then here you have what they say an alpha male, you know, and they have what 10, 15, 20, 30. I don't even know. It's a whole bunch. It was a bunch of people. It was a bunch of security guards for one person. But then when someone trans or someone gay is hurt or harmed, it's like, if they're trans, it's, what did they trick them? You know, it's their fault. Or if they're gay, you know, they need to stand up, they need to protect themselves. So for me, it's like, when it's someone who is a member of the LGBT plus community, whether they're gay or trans or something, it's like, you need to stand up and protect yourselves. But when it's someone who, you know, as they say, stands up to the gays or stands up to the trans or just says it like it needs to be said, or somebody who's, you know, popular within the hip hop community, it's like, protect them at all costs. So to me, it seems like we want to pick and choose who we protect. And that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. And the thing about it is, for me, it's almost like, and I'll be honest with you, it's almost like he's going on a tour of just making jokes about trans people. Like it's just because, like, if you notice, after the incident happened, the first thing he said was, that was a trans man. Now, mind you, you just been attacked with somebody, and the first thing on your mind wasn't, I'm thankful nothing happened. Are you all right? I'm all right. No, that's again. The first thing on your mind is, that was a trans man? Wow. It makes me wonder why trans people are constantly on your mind. Because I don't know about anybody else, and I don't care if I get hate for this, but I'm going to say this. Anybody who has trans people on their mind 24/7 like that, it's gonna make me think a couple things. It's gonna make me think, one, there's a trans person that you wanted, you can have. Two, a trans person broke your heart. Or three, it's a trans person you're in love with. That's simply the only thing I can think of, because I don't get it. Like it's like you have it's like he has an obsession with just telling trans people who to be. But if you're not with trans people or you don't like trans people, then why do you talk about them so much? Like come on. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, they're pro-choice when it comes to mass and don't care if they kill 1 million people. Exactly. Yeah, he said he was going to drop the trans bit, but yeah, exactly. And that's the thing that gets me. People are not seeing that he's going on this trans tour of just talking about trans. And I'm like, wow. Like, people support him, don't even see this? And people love to say, oh, you know, Netflix was behind Dave Chappelle. Baby, Netflix, I don't know if you heard, they losing followers, subscribers. Show is. So, it's true. It is true. But I just don't get the obsession. I don't get the obsession with trans people. It's like it's an obsession for him. And for me, I gotta say this. It's just so crazy to me that people love to say, you can't talk about nobody. You can't, you talk about the gays or trans, you'll be canceled. Here's the thing about it. Why do you have to talk about the gays, trans? Like, why? Like, my thing is, if you don't want to be around the gays, if you're not messing with the gays, if you don't want to be with transgender, if you don't mess with transgender, why do you keep, like, I don't understand that. Like, anybody who I don't like and I don't like their belief system, I don't follow them. I don't hardly see them. The only time I'll see them is if, like, maybe they're talking a news story and it comes across my feed off of a site I follow, a news feed, because I follow a lot of news sites, things of that nature. But that's the only way. Like, as the old saying goes, some of the milk ain't clean. Something in the milk ain't clean, baby. It just ain't clean. And I just don't understand it. I just really don't understand it. Dave Chappelle wants to either be transable. Ooh, I agree with that right there. Hey, you said what was on my mind. You said the same thing I was thinking. Yeah, talk about your exactly. I don't want to talk about the straights. Why you got me in your mouth? Exactly. I don't. And honestly, if trans people or gay people, we went up there and we had a comedy show and we talked about straight people marriage, baby, they'd be ready to cancel us. Oh, we was the wrongest person in the world. Just everything. Ooh, I was eating the gummy earlier. Then you suck my teeth. But anyways, they'd be saying we were the wrongest person in the world in this, and I just don't get the obsession with it. Like, it's like, why can't we just let why can't people just let gay and trans people live? And why can't we just live our lives and just be who we are? Like, I don't get it. I just simply do not get it. I don't get it. You know? I don't get it at all. Like it's just so, and the thing about it is, also what gets me about this, and I'm finna get ready to go a little bit, but I just want to say one more thing, because this came across my mind, and if I go. The same people that will support Dave Chappelle and say of him being transphobic, or people who are being gay, will be the same people who look at me and say, I should support, them because they're black. Just because I'm black, I'm supposed to support you, but you don't care about who I am? Because here's the thing about it. I feel like there are people who want me to be like me being a black trans woman. They want me to be black when it benefits them, when it's to help them. But when it's something that I need, like protection for my trans girl, LGBT plus community, oh no, it's the other way around. It's like your transness comes before your blackness. I don't care what you say. You can't change the fact that no matter what, I'm black. I'm black. I'm black before I'm a black trans woman. I'm not a transgender black woman. I'm a black trans woman. And you can hate, you can dislike that all you want to, but it's a fact. It's a fact. It's a straight up and down fact, and I don't care if you don't like it or not. It's a fact. It's a fact all day, every day. Thank you. Hey, my loves. So I don't care what you don't like, but it's just this obsession needs to stop. And again, I say this, it's like he has an obsession with trans people. It's like he has a straight obsession with trans people. Like, God, like, goodness, stop being obsessed. Like, God. Okay, my loves, I gotta go. I gotta do some more stuff. I'm sorry. I thank you, my loves, for whoever came in the room for enjoying this event. The event section I had, I feel so much better. I'm going to post the live on here. So anybody missed the first head, they can watch it. Anybody else can watch it. But I love you. Thank you for everybody who came in the room and supported. I love you. Does anybody have any questions before I go? Any questions before I go? Any questions? Be with peace, God. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, my loves, and no more questions. We're going to get ready to go. I love you. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed the live and got some from it. I love you. Bye, my loves.